Today's sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making a marshmallow fruity pebbles loaf. First, in a large bowl, I'm going to add 125 grams of active starter. Next, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. Then add 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Next, add 280 grams of warm filtered water. Then mix that up. Next, add 475 grams of unbleached bread flour. Next, mix that up until the dough forms. I'm going to cover the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. Next, I'm going to do 3 rounds of stretch and folds, which just means I'm going to lift up the dough and place it on itself and do it all the way around the bowl, and then I'm going to cover the dough back up and let it rest for 30 minutes in between each round. Now I'm going to do my last round of stretch and folds and then cover the dough back up and let it rise for 6 to 8 hours or until it doubles in size. Now the dough has doubled in size, I have it onto a floured counter. I'm going to press it into a rectangle shape. Next, I'm going to sprinkle some fruity pebbles on top of the dough. Next, I'm going to add some marshmallows. Next, I'm going to fold over one side of the dough and then sprinkle some more fruity pebbles and marshmallows on top. Then I'm going to fold the other side of the dough over and sprinkle some more fruity pebbles and marshmallows on top. Next, roll up the dough and roll it into a bowl. Then add the dough into a lined banneton and cover this up and place it in the fridge overnight. Then the next day, add it to a piece of parchment paper and score the top of the dough, and then I'm going to add the dough into a preheated Dutch oven that I've been preheating at 450 degrees. Then I'm going to place the lid on the Dutch oven and bake this at 450 degrees for 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes I'm going to lower the temperature to 400 degrees and bake it for another 25 minutes. Once the bread was done cooking, I let it cool for 2 hours, and now I have it on a cutting board. I'm going to slice into it, and here's an up close look.